Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Risk of Rain 2 for what will be our final episode here as we take the final character, the Captain, into Monsoon. I have high hopes. He's a pretty powerful dude. Like, honestly, the Vulcan shotgun at its base level is more powerful than the base level of many other characters' entire skill sets. And then defensive microbots are phenomenal as a defensive item. We're going to be taking the healing probe and the resupply probe in the hopes of using the resupply beacon to just blow bosses up. There's a lot of pieces of equipment that would make that reasonable to expect. And yeah, without much further ado, let's just get in here. So I have hopes, but you know, we're gonna have to go pretty fast. We do not need early offensive items nearly as badly as many other characters do. Certainly the last few that we have played. So where is that golem? I mean, the audio is like... Is the audio miscued? It sounds like it's directly on top of us. Apparently it's all the way up there. Alright, let's grab something out of these vending machines here. So what do we see? Nothing in this one. The other one's all the way over there. Let's just grab... I guess let's just grab this. A dedicated healing item to make the void fields a little less tedious. Is that a combat shrine? I think it is. Yeah, alright, let's go hit that real quick then. Oh, it's far away. Oh, it's far away and we are slow. Gives us a chance to look around a little bit, though. I think we don't have to be quite as paranoid about outscaling with this character because he's actually got a reasonable offense by himself. Probably with a lot of characters, it wouldn't even be right to come over here for this. Alright, well, it was a fair amount of money. Let's try to make something of it. So remember, when we charge our shotgun, we are just tightening the spread. We are not increasing the damage. It doesn't need to be charged in close range combat. Yeah, I guess that's technically a healing item. Okay, drone's very valuable. A drone is a very valuable thing. Because remember, our drones get their own microbots. Alright, we should probably just hit this. It's 3 minutes. We can finish shopping after we fight the boss. With 0 offensive items, because, of course. Quickly, 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 before he charges up the big laser. Alright. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Something good? Okay, I guess not. Yeah, it's probably for the best that we wait a little bit on the void fields because of the fact that we lose access to some of our abilities. We lose access to our more powerful abilities. Although I guess if you wanted to argue that the shotgun was in fact the most powerful ability this guy has, I suppose, yeah, probably. It doesn't feel as big as the orbital probes, but... So obviously we would love to see some more item boxes, like, right out here, real close by? No such luck. But there's some stuff not too far away. Alright, let's go grab this. And then we gotta get out of here. Okay, piece of equipment would be a real good idea. Alright, it's not a very good piece of equipment. Yeah, we're taking the question mark on that. Okay. At least we'll get some use out of a boost crystal. But yeah, we're definitely getting that bad luck again. It's alright, the captain might be powerful enough to just pull through it. Might be. Let me just underline that. Okay, well, I don't feel too bad about a couple of goat hooves. Just, I guess, go roll 113 gold into a very small amount of XP. Yeah, I mean, we're really looking for equipment that is, like, either direct damage or stuff like Gorag's Opus or the Ocular HUD, right? Just... Okay, so the Newt Altar is in a place that we cannot... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say that we cannot realistically get to, but I guess that's an upside of the Volcanic Egg. We totally can get to that. Just get over here and get close, and then we probably, from there, will have a decent chance of seeing the embers, wherever they may be. Oh, it doesn't... Okay. You maintain your momentum when detonating. I thought it was just gonna transform me back into a guy. So I guess we're gonna chill out here for a couple of seconds while that recharges. Boy, it making you keep your momentum sucks. That's bad. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Well, alright, that's not such a bad item. I think we should probably go pretty fast here. We're a little bit behind. Yeah, that does, like, no damage at all. Boy, the curve of the terrain didn't do anything for me there. This should hopefully get some of the wisps. Okay. Why are there so many damn wisps? Well, the second Chrono Bubble is certainly less good than the first. That wisp is probably just gonna float out of that. Alright, so we will grab a couple of chests here as soon as we thin out the infinite crowd of wisps. That's another drone. I'd really love a chest. It's all just drones and guns. Anything that will not help us in the void fields, right? There we go. Okay, Sticky's actually pretty good. So are we going to be okay in the void fields? Honestly, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. I do think that pressing the button here at 9:10 is pretty good. We've made up some decent time. was a little worried after how slowly we went through the first area. But we are not off pace. We are not off pace. We have 5 green items that I would gladly trade for a good red item. So, pools, what do we got? Hey, that's a good red item. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that straight up. I got no problem with that. Do we want to do a trade to get... Oh, no, never mind. For some reason, in my head, I had decided that that was a chrono bauble. And I was like, you know, I might trade for a chrono bauble. So what do we want here? Do we want the purity? Probably not. This character benefits so much from almost all of the proc-based items, even though we only have one luck-based item right now, we are really hoping to acquire more. I think maybe we're good. Maybe this is what we're taking with us into the Void Fields. So double movement speed, cautious slug to make it less tedious to wait between the nodes, and then brilliant behemoth is pretty good as an offensive item. Yeah, it's kind of remarkable how little value we had gotten out of 5 green item drops. That's kind of nothing. I mean, like, basically, one chrono bauble was valuable. And like the Old War Stealth Kit will occasionally... It mostly does nothing, but it will occasionally just straight up save your life. So, you know, it's not fair to say that it's like a garbage item, I don't think. Okay, brass contraptions. Really frustrating and annoying to get brass contraptions first with a lot of characters. Not nearly as bad with the captain. But it's important to remember that we are... The microbots have a maximum defense speed. And if we let ourselves get... If we let them build up too much, the bots will not be able to keep us safe. God, Brilliant Behemoth is a very significant damage boost on this guy. Yeah, once you have a Brilliant Behemoth, the already excellent feeling shotgun, just... What a good weapon. What a good feeling weapon. Oh, we're not actually going to be able to get there from here. Oh yeah, we are. Never mind, I can fly. I forgot. Alright, Cautious Slug. Save me. A single Cautious Slug isn't really that much faster healing. Yeah, I might still... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna cut around this. Hopefully this will be the last time we do that thing. So I will see you all in a moment. Alright, welcome back. It got a little scary right at the end. There's a lot of... there were an awful lot of imps executing a very coordinated rushdown, but I survived, so we walked out of it with an infusion, which we actually got fairly on, and I've already gotten a fair number of kills with, so that'll help a little bit with the fact that we have not very many defensive options outside of the automatic drones. And then a ukulele is great on this guy, a hopu feather is fine, rejuvenation rack could be okay if we, you know, get some more sources of healing, I suppose. I don't know, I'm not wild about it, but I don't think it's a bad item. It is an okay red item. We just need to find a way to abuse it a little bit more. But frankly, I mean, the big pull here, the big piece of loot for us, is the Brilliant Behemoth that we got in the store before we showed up. Oh hey, we are here before 10 minutes. Let us very quickly, okay, a Prion accumulator is actually really good. Alongside the resupply beacon, we should be able to use this thing to really just detonate most bosses very, very quickly. Got an armor printer, which it seems unlikely that we would use. Okay, squid turrets, that's a bummer. It's technically an offensive item, you can't argue with that. Let's take a quick look around the level. We know here where the teleporter is, but let's just take a quick look for TC-280s or, what do you call it? Like a gold shrine or something. Shrine of the Mountain. Wouldn't feel too bad about a Shrine of the Mountain. Ooh. Hell yes, additional drones. And it is awfully nice to have like a little bit of movement speed. You know, a couple of goat hooves makes a real big difference. Oh, I feel a little bad about the efficacy that we displayed there. It's a very compelling aesthetic experience. The Captain shotgun with a brilliant behemoth. Really, it drives home the idea of what is occurring. Obviously, attack speed is wonderful. Do we want to print some stuff? Yes. Yes, probably. I think I might actually even keep the bandolier. And then it's like, we have some healing things. I'm often right under the boss. You know what? We're gonna keep the rest of it. We are absolutely gonna take a bleed dagger. That is no question. So as you just saw there, the ukulele seems like it can proc individually on each pellet. Wow, real good stuff. So the ukulele, if we're controlling our shotgun correctly, the ukulele seems like it's really good on this guy. Like even more than it is on everyone else, and it's pretty good on everyone else. Let's grab this and head to the teleporter. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. What is that in this? Is that a body? It might be a body. We do have a sticky bomb printer, which I guess it's kind of a reason to go and do some grinding. Yes, that is a portion of a body. Okay. How dare you? Alright, let's do it. Yep, so there we go. That's what I was talking about on that. Okay, Kiara's band. I believe that the bands do get triggered by this thing. And another attack speed item. Yo, our items are all of a sudden really turning around. Okay, I don't mind a Chrono Bauble. I'm happy to get one back. If we manage to pick up a death mark, you know, obviously this will be valuable. That, I think, is a lot less interesting, but, you know, money matters. It matters more on Monsoon than it does on the lower difficulties. Pretty good stuff. And I think we're going to take advantage of the fact that we're a little bit ahead here. We're going to grab this one chest that's right there, and then we're just going to bail out as quickly as possible. Actually, is that... Oh, that might be a red chest up there. Well, it won't take us much extra time to get that. Alright, quickly, and then we get out of here before 15 minutes. Yeah, red chest is worth putting forth some effort for. Okay, that's not awesome, but it's fine. Fireworks certainly have their utility. So hopefully we'll just be able to push through here fast enough that we prevent the enemies from outscaling where we are right now. I'm a little worried about... I'm always a little nervous about shooting at airborne enemies with the orbital probes, because they just float out of them after you aim them a lot of the time, but with the chrono bubble, it's probably less likely to suddenly go awry. That just didn't work at all. There we go. Alright. Find me some nests. Also one of these. That's not bad. Man, that's getting to be kind of a lot of angry vultures. Well, nothing that gets close to us is going to survive for very long. Here, let's loop around over here. Okay, there we go. The fireworks will solve the problem. I think that was a turret in there, which is to say I'm not too stressed about going back to activate it. Anything? No, nothing. Nothing of value in here. Got a lot of fire beetles. Just seems like a thing lately. The last several episodes, I think, we've seen what I would describe as very intense levels of fire beetle spawning. I slid him almost out of reality over there. Right, here we go. So he probably spawned over near where the loot is? Yeah, okay. Or near where his loot will be. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Obviously, I don't really want to expend my beacon just yet. So we'll just try to tough through this. Oh, it's many fire beetles is the thing. There's so many fire beetles. God, yeah, look at this. Each pull of the trigger is so significant. God, the spawn rates. Okay, that's a pretty good item. That is a printer for something green. Okay, a thing I will absolutely put my green scrap into. And sure, I'll take one of these. Alright, we should probably... That's friendly. Should probably try to find the teleporter and get out of here now. Apparently it's right over here. Okay, we have no realistic way of activating that. We have bleed and slow. But yeah, that's really it. Okay. A little inconvenient. Never mind. I was getting ready to hit it with the what do you call it? The accumulator. I was getting ready to help him accumulate, and then it became a non-issue. He probably shouldn't have come up so close to us so many times. Tactically speaking, that seems like a pretty big error. These jellyfish are desperately trying to kill my drones out of spite. does kind of feel like these are the only enemies spawning. Wow, there's a lot of those healing shrines on this stage. I think we're probably not gonna look around to shop, because time is getting a little ugly for my taste. I think we're just gonna hit the teleporter as soon as it clears. But our boss item here was awesome. We got some real solid stuff this level. Obviously, an air-to-ground missile launcher is a big deal. Okay, so we're looping here. I think our plan is to obliterate rather than to fight Mithrix. Listen, we got a Mithrix kill. It happened. We got a Monsoon Mithrix kill. We've gotten several Monsoon victories. I don't feel like I have anything to prove. I would love to end this with a win, if we could. Aw. My microbots stopped the projectile that wasn't a danger to me. Let the one that was on course actually get through. I do wish we had more offensive drones. Oh, hey, look who it is. It's the teleporter. Man, that was a lot of damage in that slam. Okay, finally. So they really want us to have some different equipment. I refuse. This item is sadly kind of a nothing. Let's get that realigned and clean up some of the garbage around here real quick before we pull it. Is there any... Oh, we could go hit that chance shrine a couple of times, I guess. Both to spawn some cleanup fireworks and also hopefully to get some stuff. Hey, not bad. And especially for the price we paid there, that's not bad. Okay. We're never going to be totally clear. I think the Lemurian down, this is as good as time as any. Alright, sadly, once again, kind of tough to tell when we'll be able to get a good accumulation off. Hey, that one worked. Oh! And then he came up right underneath me as punishment. And then he got punished. Alright, guillotine, not bad to have at this moment. I do love just kind of like spamming the shotgun shot out. Just all of the projectiles go that way. It's a wall of doom. So 24 minutes. I'm wondering how much looking around we want to do. I mean, we certainly have the money to buy some things. But at the same time, we really don't want to let the enemies push their scaling too much. Right now, we're pretty powerful relative to the level of our opponents. I think we're just going to go right away. We're making pretty good time. It could be better, but it's not horrible. Hooray! I would have liked to open that if I had known that was there. $424 is a considerable amount of money. Okay. It's hard to feel too bad about that, though. Should we even do this? Probably not. Let's just go looking for that teleporter. I don't think there's any reason to think it's over there. Aha! There's my embers. It's weird, I thought I heard robot noises, like, pretty close to us, but... I have to assume if there was stuff closer to us, the teleporter, or the fireworks would have gone for it, right? Boy, the density of wisps that the game is willing to spawn on top of you sometimes. Wow. Okay, well, deleted. And you know, we were getting the benefit from the boost crystals there. So with our fuel cells and our beacon, we now have up to five accumulations. If we really want to go for it. Which feels like it's probably going to be enough to deal with most boss-type situations, right? I see you over there. Wow, I really slid him backwards with that. The enemies are starting to get to the point where the shotgun's feeling like a little insufficient against the elites, which is a worrying time. Just gonna keep soldiering on here. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. Alright, if we respawned over here, then we can reasonably assume the teleporter will be in the other room. It is cool though to just be able to walk toward an enemy, charging and firing the shotgun like that. It feels very powerful. Again, there's a strong aesthetic to that experience. It's just all elites all the time out here, huh? Alright, so our teleporter's over there to the left. Let's just real quickly... Okay, let's grab a couple of chests. We have a lot of money. Let's grab these two and then we'll hit it. I'm very into going fast. But I do wish we had more offensive drones. You know what, let's look around maybe just a little bit more, because I would really love some offensive drones. Oh, I should probably kill this thing before it wanders into the boss fight too, huh? Did you see him try to dodge the accumulation there? I will brook no such nonsense. Alright, looks like there's no drones around here to repair, probably. Actually, there's not that much stuff around here in general. Ooh. We happiest masked one of the bosses. That'll be helpful. And again, with the happiest mask, guys, like with any other follower type thing, there's an offensive boon. But there is also the fact that it just baffles enemy targeting. A lot of people are going to be shooting at your minions instead of at you. Things have gotten remarkably calm over here. Alright, well, I tried to stun him to prevent him from wandering out of the area. And I whiffed, but then he wandered out and then just right back in right as everything was landing anyway. I think he didn't want to embarrass me in front of all of you nice people, and I really appreciate that. Yep, walked right into that. Alright, I'll take it. So that's given us a fair amount of money to work with. We can just buy stuff very quickly here. I'm not even going to bother wandering all the way out there to get that. So where do we think we might find an exit? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Well, very not ideal. It's an early expenditure of a serious resource. That I did do on purpose. Things are getting a little out of hand over here. Okay, Ember's over there. We're just gonna really quickly... TC 280, maybe? Well, that looks like a big no on the giant flying fortress. That's a shame. I could really use a targeting baffle. And some guns or whatever. Wait a minute. I believe that's one right there. How much? 10? Okay. We're gonna make this happen. Oh, also there's an unlock for it, I guess. I mostly want it for the, actual fighting. Yeah, 10k is not that far. I am willing to do this one more time. Whoa! What? What? A greater wisp killed me? Come on now. Defensive microbots just 100% asleep at the wheel. Well, that's very frustrating, because that was like, we were about 8 seconds from victory on that one. That's, I guess, what happens sometimes, though. That is going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not prioritize killing the Greater Wisp, because I was like, well, we'll just fall back. The microbots will eat the projectiles, and then we'll figure it out in a moment here when I hit the ground and can retarget. And they let me down, man. You cannot trust them. I appreciate, though, that the final episode was at least close to a victory. We were right there. We were right on the edge. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed this as much as I have. I've spent a lot more words on the things that I dislike about the game than the things I like about the game, I think, over the last couple of episodes. And whenever I do that, no matter how many times I have made it clear that I really, really like the game, I get a bunch of messages from people being very rude and shitty about the fact that they think I dislike the thing when they do like the thing, and that's an attack on their identity somehow. So let me just ward some of that stuff off right now. I still really like the game. I usually have more to say about what I dislike about a thing than what I like about a thing, so just for 100% clarity. This game's real good, and I'm definitely still going to play it from time to time, but that is it for us for the series. So, thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and when you come back next time on Monday, we got something new coming up. We'll see you then.